What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everybody out there. Welcome to the Morning Mug. I'm your host, Huck. It is a pleasure to have everybody here every Tuesday as we talk about movie news, box office, new releases, and all kinds of good pop culture nerdy stuff like that. But before we get going, I always ask this of all my lovely folk out there. Check it. Got a drink? Yeah, sporting the mug. Grab a drink, you grab a snack, and then you come on down because it's time for the morning mug. So let's go. Hey, my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now, let's chat. All right, y'all. It should be a little humdinger of a day today. It's going to be a little bit shorter than normal because I got work starting like right at 9 o'clock today, so I got to bail out just a few minutes before that. But don't worry. It's going to be all good. It's going to be still chock full of fun like it always is. That. What? Wow. Okay. So new buttons on this thing. That's just to tee you up, little teaser, let you know what's coming. Yeah, StreamYard, way to change your whole layout. But anyway, it's all good. What's going on? Let's just check it out. First of all, we got to welcome you to the Morning Mug, that bright yellow shiny banner with the ticker. Oh man, it's gonna be so good. But yeah, I was just trying to pick like a different background. Y'all only get two now because of the downgrade of my package here, and then it did that thing. See, all right. Let's see who's here. I have done a little reading ahead real quickly. We're not going to talk politics today. I ain't got time for that stuff, but I do hear you guys and all that good stuff. Collecting Movie Man, what is going on? We did a fun show over on Mega Mike, the Movie Man's channel last night. We talked about Harrison Ford movies that we love. Also had Fish, the film collector, with us. Man, that was cool. So if you want to go check that out, it was a good time. He also says, hey, it's cold here in Michigan. It's only 28 degrees for breakfast. Coffee and cream of wheat. There you go. Van Gool. What's up, man? Love that Vincent Price thing. Look at that deal. Yeah. Good to see you, bud. Yeah. How you doing? I'm doing good. Everybody's doing good. Let's see. You woke up, you got a headache and stayed up too late. It's because of that stream, right? Got to get you some rest, bro. Got to get you some rest. Let's see. All right, here we go. 1, 3 box cereal, 2 milk, 3 cheese, lunch meat, mayo spread. That's what my grocery list is going to be like. The prices skyrocket. Oh yeah, I know. We're all going to be eating lean if they go up. Totally agree. Let's start with Huck. All right, yeah, let's get going. Kelly's here. What's good, Kelly? Hey. One Huck and friends, I'm able to catch a live. Let's go. Loving that. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you dig these morning shows, because we dish out the good stuff, bring you a bright, perky personality on a Tuesday morning to get your day going. Like this guy right here, Craig. Look, he's in the tropics right there, man. He's always in the tropics. Makes me want to go out to the beach. Good to see him live. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that kind of love out there. So we got a couple stories. I'm trying to figure out which one to lead y'all with. I'm going to hold off on. Here's the weird thing. I don't know what is going on with the computer, but I have like 2 monitors, and one website 100% refuses to load. All my other things have loaded, so that's nice. But the one that won't load is new releases. So I can't go over those today unless this suddenly loads. You know what I could do is cheat. Hang on. It's not going to get us down. Wait, look, see, this is how we do. Look, see, I got the iPad. Now, what we could do is cheat. Cheat, man. See, you know, my laptop here isn't going to let me do it. Well, by cracky, we're still going to do it. You watch. Watch how. Watch and behold. Now, I can't really show it up on the screen, but I can certainly give you a play-by-play of what's coming. Or you know what? I think Blu-ray.com might be down. I just pulled up my iPad and it won't load either. Can you anybody out there load Blu-ray.com? This is redorkulous. Redorkulous. All right, one last try. Because I want to go over it. Yeah, it's not loading Blu-ray.com. I'm thinking some snafu, some tomfoolery, some hijinks, shenanigans going on. Blu-ray.com. That's all right. You know what? We're gonna do something else. We're gonna do something else. Since I teased you a little bo there, and I don't mean body odor, we're gonna talk about some box office because it was a steamy box office this weekend, chock full of good stuff that we got to talk about. Now, let's see. Oh, look at that. Collect Movie Man says he's already clicked the like button. That's because you're a legend. Brent, greetings. FYI, Blu-ray. Yeah, it's officially down. Yep. Brent, namaste, bruh. I knew you double checked for me. Adrian James, what is good, bruh? Howdy. Hey. Can I connect to the server? Dude, it's okay. We're right here. We're Blu-ray. .com sad right now. All right, well, you know. All right, so they got us, y'all. They got us, but they shan't take us down. I will say this. Off the top of my head, I can tell you that the big release today is Long Kiss Goodnight by Arrow. It's got that nice little box set thing that's come out. Or is it a box set? Or is it just like just a cool thing with a slip, like Trick or Treat was, something like that? So yeah, but no, that's the big ticket right there. Tony, what say ye, old chum? Hey and howdy. Always good to have the T-Man here in the house. Look, I get some love already. So that's the big one of today that I know some of you are gonna want. It's a good movie, man. I dig that movie. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and share it with y'all. Right. Let's do this one right here. All right, check it. I'm a little bubble right here, y'all. I mean, my goodness, y'all. Projections for Minecraft were like, 50, like 60, 70, and then it's like maybe 900 million. Dude, 100 and this is as of last night. I waited till like the last minute because I made these after our show on Mega Mike's channel, so it was late. But these are the numbers: 162.7 mil for the Minecraft movie, which I did get to go see this weekend. We'll talk about that in just a jiff. Got the A Working Man, number 2, slides out of the first place slot. Hey, long enough for Statham to say I had the number 1 movie. So good on him, down to 7.3 mil. Only cut that in half, just a little bit. Then you got The Chosen, that they're sort of releasing all those Chosens, like part 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think it's going to be. Or 3. Yeah, parts 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so today is part 2. Or this weekend, so pulled into 6.9. Snow White's dropping down. I have a pretty good feeling it'll be out of the top 5 by next week, 5.9. And Woman in the Yard, 4.5. Also will probably exit the top 5. So there you go. Now, I saw Minecraft this weekend, and I'm just going to say I had a good time. And I also want to talk about how people are describing this film. I don't know, and it's ubiquitous, to use a big flowery word, that people are loving to say, hey, it's a terrible movie, but I had a good time. It's an awful movie, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, pick a lane, people. Pick a lane. It's horrible or you enjoyed it. I mean, it's like you're trying to throw shade so that you appease. This is what I think. You're appeasing the people who think it's a pile of crap, but you're letting others know who like it. But I liked it. Doesn't that make me cool? Look, pick a lane. I'm just going to say it's a fun movie and without any negative shades. No negativity on this channel. I was like, it's either good or it's just not good. I say no negativity, but then I'm going to tell you about my review of Hell of a Summer. Sorry, I was pretty negative. But this is fun. It's a fun movie. I loved visually looking at it. It's actually super dynamic. You don't see anything like this in cinema right now. All those animated movies, they all have a specific similar look. This does not. This is very interesting and fresh, and I say fresh because but it's borrowing from the Minecraft movie, but it's also taking the whole square concept, but also figuring out how do we flesh them out. Like, look at the little what I just realized I don't have the thing up. What happened to the thing? Oh, there we go. Pull it back up for you. See, like right here at the corner, you got the furry dog. So they figured out a way to still keep the blockiness, but also make it look more organic. Furry creatures, the animals. I mean, you've got to step it up when it comes to a movie. You can't just be block and stuff. It's got to be visually appealing, and I thought the movie was. I thought it was super funny, and that's the other thing too. People that are saying, "This is not a good movie," but I did laugh a lot. Okay, so you laughed a lot, you had a good time. I mean, guys, that makes it a good movie. You can say it's not the greatest movie, still throwing shade. So I don't know why you'd want to do that. Just say you had a good time. So I had fun, an absolute blast. I will go see this again. I will own it on physical media when it comes out. Seeing this on 4K is going to be an absolute dynamo of a treat. I think it's I don't know, it just looks great. And Jason Momoa is funny too. Both Jack Black and Jason Momoa, they're sort of ratcheted to 11, to borrow a Spinal Tap reference. They're up here. Everyone else is pretty grounded in their performance. Well, almost everybody else. Jennifer Coolidge is in this too, for a superfluous sideline story you don't really need, but it's still kind of funny. But yeah, she does the whole Jennifer Coolidge thing. She sort of ratchets her own Jennifer Coolidge. Gosh, who was that? I was there. Gosh, sound like the kid from How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, Bumpy. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. I'm out of control. Anywho, if anybody caught that, I'll see if you caught it. But anyway, so there it is. I think Minecraft is a good time. It's funny. It's visually stunning to look at. It's an hour and 40 something minutes long. It flies by. Gives you 2 teasers at the end. So if you stick around, here's the other thing too. I'm not a big Minecraft player, but I have played it a little bit because my daughter likes the game, and I would play it with her. And this was kind of years ago. We don't do it anymore, but we would go into this world that sometimes she would create, and we would mine with her. And so I knew about the short nights, like nighttime happens really quick and then it's over, just like in the game. It's pretty funny. And they take little things like that and put it in the movie, that when you're watching it, things like that may not be as funny to the casual viewer, but to those who played it a little, it's funny. And then I hear there are even deeper Easter eggs that I didn't even know that, the Minecraft fans are going nuts for. However, they're going a little too nuts if you've seen the stuff online. They're getting rowdy, throwing stuff, trashing theaters. Not cool, you dorks. See, that's where you got to knock it off, because look, cinema is struggling to survive. And a movie like this that puts butts in the seats with that kind of money, we need those movies. We need them. This is like did better than Super Mario Brothers did in its opening. So that's boding very well. And that became $1 billion movie. If the insane fans can come back and see it nicely, that number is going to stay pretty robust for a while. It made over 300 million worldwide just in the first week alone. That is the biggest opener for both Jack Black and Jason Momoa, not to mention any of the other people on the screen. But and look, Jack Black, he's in Kung Fu Panda. Now he's in Minecraft. He was Super Mario Brothers. He was Bowser. What's another? Jumanji. Guy's got 4 sick franchises, man. Good on you. I see Jack Black. Like if I could have taken off as an actor, his is the career I would want, because he's sort of dorky. He's fun. He's full of energy. And he's funny, and you kind of know what you get when you get a Jack Black movie. So anyway, so that's my praise for the movie. I'm just going to stand up on a pedestal and just say it's a fun, entertaining movie. Go see it without but it's probably political. Yeah. You guys can, if you guys like that. Anyway, so that's my take on that. I forgot to take a poster down. Anyway, the movie's coming out on Friday, so I'm going to show you the graphic, but I realized I still had my Minecraft poster up on it. See, this is how late it was, y'all. I blew it here. But The Amateur with Rami Malek, where his wife is killed by these evildoers, and then he sets out with his skills, because he's not like a James Bond spy killer kind of thing, but he's got smarts. He's got technical skills that can allow him to do harm to bad guys. And then Warfare is coming out as well. So those are your new ones. Let me just take a peek at box office mode. There was one other movie that was coming out. Amateur. Oh yeah, Drop is the big movie. So Drop is the poster. I still have the Minecraft poster on top of it and forgot to delete it, but there you go. It was like 11 o'clock last night, y'all. But there you go. So one movie I want to go see this weekend. Story about this woman goes out on a date. She leaves her little son with a babysitter, but while she's on the date, tomfoolery kicks in, and her phone starts blowing up, and it's like a killer telling her to do wicked things to her date. It's like, you gotta your date or your son gets it. She's and then for a while she shows him a couple of texts, but then stops showing him the text because it says, if you tell him, we'll off your kid, So anyway, so that one looks kind of cool. Looks like maybe a slow burn, but kind of cool. What about y'all's? What y'all gonna go see? All right, let's check back in with you sexy people. Hook in chat. All right. Whoops. Let's see. Jay says, I'm not getting anything this week. That's good. Save that cash, man. I think Jay Statham is doing too many movies. Do you? Is he doing too many? I thought he just did one last year, one this year. He did Beekeeper last year. Did this one this year. One a year's not bad. There are movies like actors who are doing more than that. Good morning, Huckster. That's my boy, my fish man. Morning, Muggles. Fish and I were sort of diving into the alt Harrison Ford movies, although I did lean on a couple of big ones, but my other three were kind of more surprise, and Fish leaned into some other comedies and dramas that aren't blockbusters. We sort of went in that direction, while our two buds up top above us, Mike and Dave, went with more of the traditional blockbusters. So I felt like we covered Harrison's filmography pretty dang good, if I must say. I was saying, hey, Fish, we're so excited that the Fish is here. Did you pre-order Sean Connery James Bond 4K? No, I did not, because them things are too expensive. So I'm going to wait. I'm a patient fellow. It looks like we got a release for Captain America Brave New World. Cool. Hey, the wifey's here. Good morning, darling. She's her and my daughter. This is spring break for both of them, at the same time, because they both are at school. She works at school. Kid goes to school, not at the same school. And so they're off this week. Caveman, I'd love to tell you what Sue's going to get, but Blu-ray.com does not want me to tell you what Sue's going to get. So I will just have to say I think she'll get Long Kiss Goodnight. Since it's the only one I can pull out of my brain from last night. But if anybody else knows any good release coming out, I'll slap it in there. Let's share it with the community. So, I mean, look, I can sing to her. It's not like I can't show Blu-ray.com, but I can certainly sing. What's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey, what's Sue gonna get? And these guys too. Now the Steelbook crew. Tell them, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know, but hey, what's Sue gonna get? Yeah. What's up, y'all? You just gotta have that song. It's part of the morning mug. It's like that little interstitial. What's Sue gonna get? I know you're all singing along. I know you're at home going, this snapping your fingers, waiting for Dave and the Steelbook crew, and there's Tony and Missy. Oh, everybody's there. Oh, it's insane. It's insane. It's good stuff. But anyway, Tony, you're probably going out today and going shopping. Do you have in your mind what you're going to get? You got to let us know. I'm dead in the water here with no Blu-ray.com. Oh, it's like taking an arm off this morning. Thanks a lot, Blu-ray.com. But yeah. All right, so there you go. I thought I had to at least show the love for our lovely queen. Speaking of, here's our king, KB in the house. What's up, my fellow mug huggers? Dude, you done it again. I'm going to hug it. KB, I love you, man. I gotta meet you someday, man. Come on, we're gonna be like twins, like Arnold and Danny DeVito. We got to make it happen. Hey, KB, how you doing? Oh no, you're still sick and sleepy, bud. Oh well, some Huck Mojo coming at you. Being sick sucks, but hey, hopefully maybe it means you're getting in some more movie time because you're just chilling. That always kind of helps me a little bit. I remember when I got my COVID vaccine, and that sort of knocked me out. I was out. Actually, I got COVID. This was like 5 years ago. I was laid out, so I put in like Argo because I love Argo. It's like a feel good movie. It's such a good movie. I watched Free Enterprise because I love the filmmakers who made it. Robert Meyer Burnett and Who the Mother Cats? Mark Altman. Yeah, so that made me smile. And then I decided to watch a movie I hadn't seen, which was the horrible reimagining of Mortal Kombat. I didn't care for that new movie, man. I don't know. The 90s one was just so fun. And then this one took itself a little too seriously. The lead character is not even a character in the game. He's didn't quite have a sparkling personality. But yeah, anyway, so there you go. Huck, what movie did you watch? 50-week movie? Oh, somebody's teeing up. All right. 14 plus and is around twins. Well, you watched The Prestige. Yeah. That is a good pick for show. Prestige is that is one that I had on the potential list, but you've teed it up nicely. So let's go to the board. Let's see, which corner do I want to be in? I go this one. I did Twins. Literally, it's got the name of the thing. I have not seen Twins in a mighty long time. Check it, KB. I know KB's playing along too, and Fish. This is one I bought from Shout Select years ago. So again, this challenge not only is to watch new movies for me, but unwrap those things that I haven't opened yet, but I bought because I wanted to see them. I'm like, you know what? This is now time, and I think this is now the first movie in my challenge that I have not that I've already seen. This is a rewatch, but it's been a very long time, so I was hoping it would hold up, and oh man, did it hold up! It was super funny. I think Arnold's got great comedic chops, and there's a terrific bonus feature where they're talking to Ivan Reitman. And, Arnold's a funny guy. They've been looking for a comedy vehicle for Arnold. And when this one came around, the script needed some reworking once they realized they had these two guys. So, obviously the plot is super far fetched. They're, Arnold's the super twin and Danny's the leftover. But it's still so good. It's very charming. It's got a couple of muscle moments for Arnold to show his bod and just do his thing. Kelly Lynch, right? I think it was no Kelly Preston. Kelly Preston is in this. Oh, she's absolutely adorable in this film. Kelly Preston. The opening tag is kind of funny too. It says only their mother can tell them apart, and yet the first thing she says when she comes in the door at the end is, "I can't tell who is who." Perhaps just being sweet and funny, but yeah, man, I gave it 3.5 stars on Letterboxd because it was just still charming and funny, and I dug it. So this was my pick for week 14, Twins, inspired by Mika and Kira, the double horror podcast. They're so good. I just had to put something in there to honor them. So I'm curious what they watched. But there you go. That is what I picked for Twins. Prestige is also a good call. Anybody else have any good twin movies? Twins. We're twins. I'm your twin brother. Oh, obviously. It's like looking into a mirror. Nailed it. I know. It's like playing a clip of the movie. It's a skill, y'all. Anyway, so that's it. I saw Twins, and I was very happy to finally rewatch that. Super funny. Dug it. All right. So we got some Hey Fish. Oh, yeah. Hoss McPizza's here. Hookaroni. You know it, baby. Just doing our stuff. John Doe Juggalo. What's up, Jeff? Saying howdy. Hey Fish, good job you two last night. Thank you, Caveman. Hopefully soon. Yes, sir. Get well soon. What do you think of the Tron Ares and Megan? Oh, dude, I thought they were, well, I've only seen the Megan 2.0 teaser where she's dancing, but it's the older one. I thought that was cute. Didn't give too much away, so I haven't seen the other one. But the Tron Ares, dude, I gotta tell you, Adrian, I was like, oh, like literally making them noises. I was hooting and hollering and cheering. Like I just thought it looked dope. I thought it looked dope. I can't wait to see this thing. Man, when them light cycles came into the real world and oh, let's go. Yeah, man, I thought that looked great. Wilkie, hang on, my heater's going down here, yo. Sorry if that thing's making noise. I didn't realize I had that heater on. It's chilly in here. Trying to warm up the old cafe before you got here. I just want you to come into the cafe, be comfortable, right? But saying, hey, all, Corey, what's going on? I haven't seen Paddington in Peru yet. Neither have I. Love the first two. Companion was a nice surprise from a recent film. Dude, so FYI, in 2 days, the old huckster's birthday. And that's on my wish list. I told the wifey, I'll take Companion on 4K. It came out last week. If you watch the Morning Mug intro, I put Companion on the stand because I wanted to honor last week. Last week we had to do a nighttime show, so I didn't get to do the morning mug thing, but I chose that over some of the releases that were today. If there's a new one, I haven't seen it. Again, I try to watch just one trailer and then I'm out. I know, Fish, you try to stay away from trailers altogether. Smart cookie, man. So because they tend to give too much away. So, but from what I've seen, I don't need to see anymore. It's Tom Cruise finishing up Mission Impossible, presumably wrapping up his Mission Impossible stint as Ethan Hunt. So, yeah, you don't need to coerce me. I'm a Cruise fan, baby. Jason, hey, what's up, Cinema BG? I almost did Twins, but seemed a little too on the. Oh, it is right on the nose, buddy. I did Boondock Saints to be different instead. Nice. Hey, man, pick any Twins you want. Any Twins is good. This is one, like I said, because it was in my collection. Hadn't shown it any love since the date of purchase, and you got to do that sometimes too. And I hadn't seen it in a very long time, but that's a good one too. Have you tried using the digital bits in place of Broitica? I have not, but since I'm all set now, I don't want to start clicking and trying to find it. Like, I don't know. I'm not as familiar with the navigation on Bill Hunt's thing. So I have not, but I will now look at that as a backup, caveman. Because who knew Blu-ray.com was just going to hose us today. Haas saw The Hunt from 2012 recently with Mads Mikkelsen. Def Love and Impression, scariest non-scary movie I've probably ever seen. Would be a nightmare. Been going through the IMDb top 100 crowd faves. Nice, dude. That's kind of cool. Very cool. You watched The Parent Trap? Yeah, that was also my potential list there. Parent Trap. Yeah, I told Becky that. I'm like, oh yeah, you got Parent Trap, Prestige, Twins. Yeah, man, that's a great one. Can't go wrong, man. Saying hey to Corey, Jeff Smirk is here. Greetings, KT8. You're gonna watch A Simple Favor. Excellent, dude. Excellent. I haven't seen that one, so you gotta let me know how it was. This is funny. So it says, as far as Twins movies, I'm going multiples. I mean, it goes beyond twins, then it's just twins, triplets. But sure, why not? That's kind of funny. It's twins of a twins of a twins of a twin, right? It's just multiple twins. It's thinking outside the box, caveman. I applaud your creativity. Smirk. So with the success of the success of Minecraft and the failure of Snow White, let's talk a little bit about Disney, shall we? We're going to change gears here just for a second. Okay, so here's the deal. Disney is just obsessed with nothing but remaking their old IP. Remember back in the day, boys and girls, when Disney used to have an offshoot of their own brand, and one was called Hollywood Pictures and one was called Touchstone? Yeah, remember when they gave us movies that weren't animated movies or remakes of their own stuff? Let me just show you a couple of classics. By the way, after doing research, I and many of us have been wrong. I kept calling this a Touchstone picture. Tombstone, not a Touchstone picture. This is a Hollywood Pictures movie. Hollywood Pictures. So this is Hollywood Pictures. Tombstone. Come on now. Hand That Rocks the Cradle with Rebecca De Mornay. Dude, and of course, look, get you some arachnophobia. Arachnophobia, y'all. Yeah, these are all Hollywood Pictures. Look, Disney, make movies like this, for crying out loud. Stop spending a fortune on these animated live action redos, right? Give us like smaller budgets, fun movies. All these are good movies, man, that you can just stick your teeth into and have a good time. Oh, but wait, we're not done, boys and girls, because we are going to talk about Touchstone. Let's get into their more epic offshoot. Here we go. You ready? Take a deep breath. Splash. Come on, starting out right out of the gate. Splash. Okay, all these are Touchstones. Splash. Come on. Let's get something like that. Ruthless People. Where's the Blu-ray of this thing? Movie's hilarious. Give me a comedy. For crying out loud, we do not have enough comedies in the theater at all. It's just horror movies. God, it's like my brain, like every weekend I have to decide which horror movie to go see because there's just too many. Like, I'm telling you, that's probably why I loved Minecraft. I'm so burnt out. I didn't talk about the other movie this weekend, but I'll get back to that. Noise is off, y'all. This is a hilarious movie. If you've ever been a theater geek like me, you'll get more out of it. I know a couple out there, didn't find this as funny as I did, but I know Fish loves this movie too. This movie is, I mean, laugh out loud funny. I saved that for last year's challenge, which was a play that became a movie, or a movie that became a play, or so something that was related in that regard. I watched that, loved it. We talked about this last night on the Harrison Ford thing. This is a touchstone picture. 6 days, 7 nights, man. 6 days, 7 nights. Disney made this. It's a blast. It's a hoot and nanny of a good time. It's like a Romancing the Stone kind of thing. It's funny. It's got adventure. Harrison Ford and Anne Heche make a very good couple. And look, you're going to love this next one, y'all. You know what? I'm going to save that for last. Ed Wood, Oscar-winning Ed Wood. Johnny Depp is terrific in this, directed by Tim Burton. Martin Landau wins the Academy Award for playing Bela Lugosi. Come on, we need gems like this. Mentioned earlier for twins, Prestige is a touchstone picture, y'all. The Prestige. Let's go. But you see where I'm going with this? Hello, Disney. Good movies and not remakes. Something we can enjoy. Gene Hackman, R.I.P., you legend. Enemy of the State with Will Smith. Fantastic. And who can forget this collab of Looney Tunes and Disney? That's right. Look at that. Touchstone. We gave us Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Absolutely. See? Things like this. And finally, oh, you Nick Cage knuckleheads out there. Con Air, baby. Con Air. That's it. Have I made my point, Disney? I'm going to, subclip this, send it to them, roll up my sleeves, crack my knuckles. Look at that, y'all. Come on. Seriously. Look at these great movies. This is what Disney used to do. When they all had all their other animated stuff off to the side, they're like, hey. But we want to make some cool movies too, with live action and people and fun stories people talk about and love. There's a stack of love right there. And the only thing that has a hint of animation whatsoever is Roger Rabbit. But it's a blend of live action. It's oh man, all those things. And we don't get anything like that from Disney anymore. It's either a cartoon or a live action version of a cartoon. I don't know. Tell me the last movie that came out of Disney. I can't even remember. That was not based on their, existing IP. I couldn't think of it, Luddy. I don't know why I got with Scotty there all of a sudden. Where did we leave off? So yeah, they're doing challenge. I think I forgot to mark it. Yep, sorry. I'm looking to where I left off. I'll just jump back in. Right. Okay, there it is. I think it's where Hoss McPizza it is. Just Moody's here. Hey, Mr. Huck, and all you chatlins. Dude, I'm gonna mimic your thing there. And cheat and snag a swig at the same time. Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. This is the twin sequel that never happened with Martin Lawrence. Actually, it's in the bonus feature. It's actually Eddie Murphy, and it was called Triplets. Yeah, it was Eddie. Can you imagine Danny DeVito's voicing an Eddie freaking Murphy? And I actually looked online in prep for this just to Google triplets, and people had already like photoshopped Eddie in like the same costume. I'm like, oh. And then the writer, there's another bonus feature where they talk to the writer of the film and how they really mind it to be perfect for the two guys, because Danny was a little hesitant because the character just felt like Alex Riga from Taxi doing his whole Alex Riga thing again. And so they made sure to tweak it a little bit. So it was something different for Danny to play as well. And when the writer heard about triplets with Eddie Murphy, he had all these great ideas. But get this, in classic Hollywood fashion, the studio went with different writers. I'm sorry, you have the recipe for success with the people that already, you got Ivan Reitman and those writers. And he goes, but I'm not going to tell them my ideas. They didn't want to pick me. Zip. I'm like, good on that guy. But thanks to the brilliant Hollywood moguls, we never got triplets. Oh my God. Can you imagine triplets? That would have been so good. Thanks for bringing that up, Hoss. Because would be so good. Sadly, these studios are making mostly sequels because that's what people pay to see. Everyone acts like they want original content, but few actually support them and watch. I know. We do because we are cool movie lovers. We're not just IP and franchise lovers. We love new, fresh stuff. Like, I know that Minecraft is based on an IP, it's on a video game, but still, it's a movie we haven't seen before, and it brought a lot of fans out. So you got to give that up. However, now let me segue to the less cool stuff. So I had 2 reviews I dropped this weekend. So if you checked out my other one, Hell of a Summer, I'm sorry, Finn Wolfhard and all the other people who worked on it, but it's an R-rated summer camp slasher movie without any slashing going on that you see. Like, I counted 7 kills, right? 7 kills, and you don't see one of them. You see this whole trap, and they swing towards the camera, and there's a sound effect, and then they cut to another scene altogether with people looking bored like this in the window, and just I'm like, when you get to like 5, 6, and you still haven't seen the kill, you start to go, "What is this movie?" I thought for a second it was a PG-13 movie because they weren't showing the kills. So there's nobody in the theater, so I quickly, I don't like this, but again, no one was in the theater. Checked my thing real quick to see if it was a PG-13 movie. I was like, that's got to be why we're not seeing the kills. No, it's R-rated. It was R-rated movie. They didn't lean into that rating at all. And you finally see a couple of kills at the end, but they're nothing interesting or special. And I thought that the motive for the killer in the movie was just, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. I know people like that. That's fine. Again, it's why we love movies too. For if you're a fan, I know there's a couple of years that are fans of it. That's good. But for me, I like horror comedies. That's my thing. And I heard this was a horror comedy. I didn't get the comedy. The characters were kind of goofy, but I wasn't getting the comedy part. Like Heart Eyes is a horror comedy. That was funny. I was laughing, and those kills were great. If you saw Hard Eyes, there was some good snarky kills. Man, that girl gets the sword in the mouth. And you get a hole all the way through, and you see the people in the front seat. Oh, classic. Right? That's fun stuff. It's inventive. It's wicked. It's cringy. Sometimes like that. There's none of that in this movie for me. So it just did not click for me. Again, I know if you liked it, cool, that's great. I was just wanting some more inventiveness. It just played it safe. It felt like it was a very play it safe kind of horror movie. But that's just my take. It didn't do well. In fact, I don't even, where did it land? It's pretty low on the list. Let me tell you where. Hell of a Summer was number 8. It made 1.7 million. Now they only had it in 1,255 screens, but still, not huge. Not a huge box. It probably won't even crack 5 million when it's over. But there you go. So if you saw it and loved it, I love you. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, Adriel. Let's see. If we showed up more for original movies, they'd make more. Well, yeah. I mean, true. Can't argue that. Hearing Freaky Tales is awesome. Hoping to see it before at least. I didn't see Freaky Tales at my cinema. I remember I advertised it as coming out this week, but I didn't see Freaky Tales showing up. The poster looked awesome. I love the poster, man. Ed Wood is good. I know, right? See these movies, man. I knew as soon as people stopped going to the theaters, the movie companies would ramp up the remakes and the sequels, more guarantee money. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't mind. I don't know. I don't mind some of those, but I don't know. If anything, I just miss comedies. I just miss comedies. We just don't have enough. That's the Mechas. Oh, that's funny. That's a bummer. Yeah, Zemeckis is one of our greatest directors, man. Look, I'm gonna shout to the rooftops again on this one. If you have not seen Here with Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, it's all shot from one perspective. It's like the camera's locked down and it photographs this one area throughout time, like as far back as the dinosaurs. That's where this plot of land started. It's kind of funny. And then the Native Americans, where it was just all sort of woodlands and stuff like that. And then as civilization starts to occur and starts building homes there, and there's a big I don't know, like a historical building across the street, and that one kind of stays because it's legendary. But some of the other things across the street throughout the time, and it's flashing back and forth through time with very clever transitions. So it doesn't just cut or dissolve. There's exquisite transitions in this movie, and then sometimes the house across the street, goes down, and a new one comes up, and the interior of the house that you're looking at in general changes. The occupants of the house change. So it's not just Tom Hanks and Robin Wright. There have been other occupants of the house through time. And I just found it brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I've just been, it's only on Blu-ray. For some reason, there's no 4K. But because it's only on Blu-ray, it's like a $27, $30 Blu-ray sometimes. So let's wait for that price to go down and I will snag that because that is worth a rewatch for sure. He said a movie like Forrest Gump wouldn't get made today. Probably not. I don't know. I'm just glad he made it when he did then, because that sucker's good. It isn't a proven franchise, and it wouldn't get funding. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe not. It depends on the filmmaker, because there are some filmmakers getting some pretty good funding. I would say Bong Joon-ho got pretty good funding for Mickey 17, even though I found that a little bit of an uneven film. But yeah, I dig exactly what you're saying. It's harder if you don't come at them with a bankable IP, but sometimes a bankable IP, look, Snow White, that's a bankable IP. Didn't do them any favors this time around, although there is baggage surrounding that. Did you see the monkey? No, I didn't get to see the monkey, man. I wanted to. It just kind of came and went before I could get to the theater and see it, wondering if I should bother with it. Yeah, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it and missed it, though. Like every time I would look, it would be at like, I guess it wasn't doing huge, so they would put it at night only, and I have more of my free time is earlier in the day, so it was never at a time where I could go see it. So hell of a summer, and I'm okay. Did you like it? Did you like it, Ben? I'm totally cool because this is where you get a taste of people having different flavors. Yeah, my theater was also pretty empty. I almost kind of walked out because I was so bored by the lack of showing the kills, thinking that it might turn around near the end, but it didn't turn around for me, y'all. But yeah, let me know. Tucker and Dale's. I love Tucker and Dale. I love Tucker and Dale, caveman. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, KB, I know you liked it. So Hell of a Summer last week, though they should have curbed the language to get a PG-13 and go for their core audience, the jokes were there for them, though. Okay, yeah, I knew you liked it, KB. Yeah, I knew you liked it. So again, KB and I talk about this all the time. So why film is beautiful. It's subjective. It's like, you know. Oh, thanks. You like the video? Cool. Yeah. If you guys haven't hit the like, hold on. Whoopsie. Please get over there, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't done that already. Where are we at, caveman? We got some 20 people watching. That's always kind of cool. Get the numbers up. 13. Come on, today's short. I got to end in about 5 minutes. You got to get us to 20. I got to bail out. I got to Zoom right on the nose at 9 o'clock. So, Freaky Tales. Oh, I want to go see Freaky Tales. It was good, dude. All right, I take your word for it. Huck, are you a fan of the TV show Last of Us? Yes, I do. I did really enjoy Last of Us season 1. I thought it was quite good. Gone are the days of actor-driven blockbusters where over half the budget is tied up. Yeah, pretty much, except for probably Tom Cruise. Tom is like the only one, but I mean, that dude's got his hand in everything. He's a little bit of a producer, so maybe he can take a little money out of his actor salary. He probably gets back-end deals. I mean, Tom's probably the last big like movie star. I mean, Harrison Ford's already kind of aged out. Now he's just, doing what he wants, which is fantastic. But Tom's probably I don't know. What do y'all think? Throw another name at me, but I'm pretty sure Tom feels like the only name that people will, that gets a lot of money. Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2. I want to keep that going. Eli, what's good, man? Hello. Love y'all's picture, man. Y'all are so cute. Ben says, Hell was a below average slasher. I wanted to love it, but I mostly found it underwhelming. Yeah, that's what I was feeling too. Stacy's here. Hello, and thanks for your, what's your favorite scene in a comedy where someone has to make something up? Somebody has to make something up? I don't know. It's kind of a random question. I don't know. Just insert anything Jim Carrey did, because half of his stuff seems made up on the spot. Bruce Almighty, Ace Ventura, like any of that, any stuff he does is good. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Are you an Andor fan? It's okay. I liked it. I thought it was a lot of people love it more than I did. I thought there was a lot of walking and talking in that movie, in that TV show. But it kept my attention. I actually enjoyed the Skeleton Crew, which recently came on, and I was kind of worried about it. I'm like, because okay, they're really going for the kids in this show. Like I kind of thought they were doing it with Acolyte, and man, I had so many problems with Acolyte, so much stuff, and just plot holes and the choices they made. But Skeleton Crew felt a little bit like a little Goonies Star Wars show, which I dig. Like I enjoyed Goonies, so it was a fun little romp with the kids. The kids were very competent actors and good, and you got Jude Law in there, so I enjoyed that. But Andor, I am looking forward to season 2. Hospi talking about was talking to friends to go see Monkey at Mocha Theater like a month before it came out, and when it came out at my theater, oh no, it closed down. Dude, boo. RDJ, yeah. Well, you know what though? I'm going to argue that RDJ gets those big bucks when he's doing Marvel. When he goes and he does Oppenheimer, he's just craving to do something not Tony Stark, and I'm confident he didn't make Marvel money on that when he's doing like, you know, all these other little things. I just don't think he pulls in the same money consistently when it's not Marvel. But yeah, you are 100% correct. When RDJ is on Marvel, he probably outmoneys Tom Cruise because there's more of those movies. Season 2 of The Last of Us starts on Sunday. Cool. He was after Doolittle. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, like Doolittle. I don't think he was pulling in the same thing. Ask if I've seen Surrender. No, it's Sally Field, Michael Caine. I have not. Eli, Jeff, my dude. Goonies 2 possibly coming. I heard rumblings of that. That's an interesting thing. Kind of weird. I mean, is it like they're all adults and their kids go on an adventure? Because I feel like Goonies needs to remain a kid product and not like, otherwise what you're doing is you're bringing that audience that grew up with it and then you go on a new adventure with the old people. And that's not going to bring young people to the theater, right? I mean, I don't know what the plot is, but Kitten Paw says, great show, honey. Oh, yeah, you got to go to work. Bye. She's heading out. Bye, darling. She's probably already headed out. Have a great work day. She's actually got, I know said she's off today, but she booked a side gig. Oh, bye. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Nice. Got to wake up the kid now. But yeah. See, Caveman, have a great day, everyone. Caveman's got to go. Yeah, I'm not bailing out yet. Have a good day, everyone. Everyone's checking out. Becky. All right. So hello, everyone. Just finishing my sleep. Oh, there you go, bruh. We're gonna catch those sleep. Have a great day, Huck. All right. Are you planning on watching Andor season 2? I am. Any thoughts? I'm passing of Val Kilmer. Yes. Yeah. I watched a couple of Val Kilmer movies. I always like to honor when we lose somebody that I've followed and enjoyed. I watched Batman Forever because I wanted to remind myself how good he was as Batman. It's a very over the top movie. Watching it now, it's like there's so much going on. But I did enjoy watching Val. He's the most grounded person in the whole movie. And then I watched The Real McCoy with Kim Basinger, about a bank heist person, Kim Basinger, who gets caught right at the beginning, and then it's her being in prison for 6 years and then getting out, and then the story picks up from there. And Val's sort of like this wannabe robber who's not really good at it, but he's heard of her, and so he sort of idolizes her and kind of wants to, mimic her and stuff like that. So. But yeah, I miss Val. I think Val's done. Here's the thing about Val, y'all. Check it out. Val has done just about everything. Like, Val has done something all of us can like. Okay, he's got a blockbuster like Top Gun. He does comedies like Top Secret and Real Genius. He's done a fantasy picture like Willow. He's done superhero with Batman. He's done like bizarre movies like Island of Dr. Moreau. right? He's done a biopic as with the Doors, playing Jim Morrison. What else has he done? He's in a Western. He's plays Doc Holliday. Like, I think he's like, the guy's done almost every genre out there and done it well. I'm trying to think, y'all, off the top of my head, is there a horror or a sci-fi in there? Let me know. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but he's done like 75 movies. So yeah, the guy's got an absolutely epic career that spans all kinds of genres. And I will say, having Top Gun Maverick be his farewell performance was just beautiful. I mean, Tom, God bless Tom for just, he knows, like, he loves that guy. Like, they're pals, and just the relationship of Maverick and Iceman. It's so key to that whole story. And the fact that we got that, yeah, it kind of gets me, like that, just that scene and that stuff with Val was beautiful. So thank you, Tom. Thank you, Val, for having that scene for us one last time. Spielberg is attached now that Q-Quan and Brolin are big stars. I think, they may do it for us old folks, nostalgia with older actors. I'll still be there, man. I'll still be there. Although it feels like if they do that, it might be a straight to video, but or streaming. But it is Spielberg who I think will say, no. It worked for Top Gun. Let's do it for our movie. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to wrap it up here soon. Have a good day, everyone. And go to Walmart, see what they have. Cool. Do you like Side Out in North Shore? Side Out. I'm gonna go with Side Out. Have you seen the trailer Megan 2? No, I haven't seen that yet, other than the teaser that I mentioned earlier. Oh yeah, there's another one. So Stacy says Val Kilmer was in Kill Me Again. It's like a noir picture. See, another great genre to add there. Top Secret is an underrated movie. Thorgy Hammer. What's up? I feel like Airplane Style. Yep. It's fantastic. I was going to say Top Secret. Yeah, man. Tell you. I miss that guy. I want to see some Val's movie Spartan 2004 because Val's commentary on David Mamet was hilarious as a 5-minute YouTube clip. Oh, dude, I have to check that out then. Topic of America is great. It's just, it hits all the feels, man. It hits it all. All right, Heat. Oh yeah, Heat. Of course, you got like a crime, like thriller with Heat. See, it just runs the gamut. That guy, like, just you got a genre you like, plug in Val Kilmer and check it out. 18 likes. All right, we may or may not get there, but y'all just click it. If you're heading out and you haven't hit it, please hit it. Either Hook, Tiger Blue, what is good, man? Sorry about to wrap it up, my friend, because I got an early start at work today. When I get Tombstone on 4K, I'm going to be watching that Heat and Top Gun Maverick. Sounds like a great triple play there. Also, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Yes, thank you, which is very modern, kind of noir kind of movie. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I mean, dude, it's such a whack. That movie is so good. I rewatched it. I like it better every time I watch it, because first time, I don't know, I was like, what is this movie? But just the fact that Downey's like kind of a horrible criminal who can't do anything right, and he ends up in an audition just to hide from the police. And of course he's freaked out because one of his friends just died during one of their heist attempts, and so they think he's a great actor and they hire him to play this part, and he has to ride along with a cop during the entire movie, and that cop is Val Kilmer, and they have awesome chemistry together. Real genius. Yeah, man. Always a favorite. I didn't get that when it came out on 4K, man. And now, of course, this tends to happen too. As soon as someone passes away, like, certain titles start to go up in price and disappear. So this is like that happened with Olivia Newton-John. As soon as Olivia Newton-John passed away, Grease, which was always pretty affordable in 4K, shot over $20 and never left. And it was down to $11.99, and I almost put it in my cart. And I'm like, oh, I'll get it tomorrow. And then I woke up and it was up to like 17. I was like, oh, well, I'm not paying 17. I'll wait for 11. And then a week later she passed away and it was up to 20. So some of those, like Real Genius, not Real Genius, but Real Genius, went up in price. So I will wait it out because they'll eventually go back down. Like, eventually, year and a half later, I eventually picked up Grease on 4K. Forgot about Heat. Yeah, someone mentioned Heat up there. Yeah, Heat. I'm just winging it, y'all. Just trying to get them out of my head. But yeah, Heat. Absolutely, 100% Heat. Yeah, Val. Fun, man. Fun as always. Thank you. What about Val's? But yeah, I mentioned Batman up top. I'd watch that. Yeah, I thought he was good as Batman. Thanks, bud. Have a good day. All right, everybody's checking out. They're heading out. I'm happy with the Lilo and Stitch. Yep, Lilo and Stitch. There we go. The Doors and True Romance is another good one. Hoss, way to go, man. 5 stars on you, bruh. With the True Romance reference. I'm only getting 3 titles in May. Nice. Guys, gals, everybody, it's about almost 9 o'clock, so we are going to duck out today. You guys were fantastic as always, throwing out good stuff to chat about and rap about, so I really appreciate that. If you are going to go out and snag anything today, go get it. Go build your collection. Put a smile on your face and watch a movie. But that is going to do it for today, y'all. I love you guys. You are the best audience ever. Get me up to 20 on your way out the door if you can. And heck, if you watch this in the replay, get me to 1,000 likes. Just go nuts, y'all. But in the meantime, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next week. Thank you to all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. We'll see you on the next one.